Imagine you are getting ready for your first day at a new school and you see two students talking to each other. When class begins and everyone takes their seat, you notice that the students you saw earlier are in your class. During the break, a student approaches them and asks if she may be friends with them. And they reply, "You're ugly, go away." How would you feel if you were her? I had a friend. She had a good and a polite attitude. And no one, even I, wouldn't have realized that she was bullied if she hadn't told me. And the reason for that was because the bullies thought she looked weird. It had nothing to do with her personality. It was only caused because of the bullies' opinions about her. I mean, why would they judge her through her external appearances? This just didn't make sense to me. And this story got me wondering, how do you avoid being judged? Because I know many people like her suffer through judgment. So how can you actually avoid it? Judgment is like a part of life. And that's why I feel that it is better for us to adjust and learn how to not care when being judged, and to acknowledge the fact that it's not only the thoughts and opinions of those around you that may affect you, but your own thought about yourself. When someone judges you, have you ever thought that the things they are saying are true? If so, then you are judging yourself. We all have to remember that the things that others say about you are most certainly not the case. The person who knows about us the most is ourselves. So instead of taking in negative thoughts from other people, why not think positive and be proud of who we are? In this talk, we will talk about how we will explore different patterns for dealing with judgment in order to get past the feelings of being hurt, angry, sad, and many more, so that we can see them as an opportunity instead of having zero advantages. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that judgment is bad. There are also good judgments. What I am saying is that people tend to care a lot about what others say about them. So today, I'm also going to talk about how to get rid of them. When I wrote how to avoid being judged in the title, I already knew there was no way we could avoid being judged, because judgment is a natural, unavoidable part of our lives. And the only way we could fix this problem is by not caring. We can't change what others say and think of us. So it is better to know how to not care. When you first encounter someone who is different from you, it may be hard not to judge. There are a lot of things people do that we may find strange, but judging them based on their actions without knowing their whole story can lead to unfair judgments. It's a natural human reaction, but doing so will never benefit anyone. Not caring takes an important role in avoiding being hurt. I'm not saying that caring is bad. Instead, it shows how much we understand about others. What I am saying is that caring too much about what others say can lower our self-esteem. And that's why I feel that this is a big problem. Not caring about what others say is hard, and I know. Me personally used to really care a lot. And I always became really eager to talk back. And actually did, which only caused them to try and hurt me more. So the first thing I needed to do was, of course, not care, which didn't work out. I was able to not respond, but I wasn't able to hold back my emotions towards what they were saying. So in order to learn how to control my emotions, I went on and read books about mindfulness, researched on the internet, and talked with my parents about this situation. And I was finally able to get the answer. Not only was I able to find the solution towards this problem, but I also found out why we need to do this for our lives. I figured out that all the solutions are connected to guiding you to a better world. For example, if you decide not to care about the bad things that others say, it will not benefit them. It will benefit you. And the steps I found changed my life. Even if someone says something like, "You're ugly," to always think, "Thank you." If you think thank you towards even bad things, then your brain will automatically trigger yourself into thinking thank you to everything. And your brain will try to find something positive from that event. For example, someone's hurt, but instead of being sad, your brain will automatically think positive and think, "I became strong because of this." If it is really hard for you to think thankful towards things, then let it go. Even if it may hurt you at that moment, if you let it go, it will make you feel better. After they say something horrible to you, you can take time to cry, but by the next day, you're as brand as new. And if that doesn't work either, then don't get rid of your pride and imagine as if you are putting it aside. So instead of saying, "Who are you to call me ugly? You are uglier," to the bullies, say, "Okay, I understand," and walk away calmly. These steps help me, especially the first step. When I started thinking thankful towards things, I stopped caring about what the bully said and decided to live my life. I said, "Okay, I understand," and walked away. As I said, I used to become really eager to talk back. But when I imagined putting it aside, the pride didn't get over me, and I just stopped talking back. My perspective towards things changed, and it also helped me become the person I am today. Be thankful, let it go, and put it aside. I would like to end with a quote by Steve Maraboli. "Your opinion is now my reality." Thank you.